That's Amari. That's Vanessa. That's Ava. That's me. And that's Chris. We're the family, travelling 1,000,000 miles in our boat car. We hope you enjoy our journey. Hey guys!
Ni hao ma.
What is it with you and this language thing?
I don't know. I'm getting ready to go travelling, I suppose.
Right, so you saw yesterday, well, it was actually a couple of days now. We had to take, I think, a couple of days just to get over the trauma of that journey. And the journey was just, I think, the most traumatic we've had, right?
Yep.
We had to call out the breakdown service
Twice.
We got
told in the end. Yep, and then obviously we're going to start stripping it down.
Yeah, so that's going to be interesting.
And seeing what's wrong with it.
Yeah, so what is it going to be doing to it?
Setting the light.
I'm joking. Stop.
I'm gonna strip it all down and take the wheels off, take the drums off, and my guess is, I think the wheel bearing is seized up.
Right.
I've also got a brake problem I need to look at.
Yeah.
So
which you've had for a little while.
A little while. We thought we fixed it, so I had it fixed, and it's happened again. So I've got to get that done. So we're going to order some new parts, aren't we?
So what are you going to be ordering?
Probably brake pads. I've got suspicion one wheel bearing's gone, but we'll do two. And anything associated with the braking system.
Yeah.
Because I don't know yet until I take it apart.
Oh my God. And probably do the diff oil at the same time?
Yeah, I've got to do that. I've got to drain the diff oil.
Right.
Make sure it's new.
I think what I'll do is just leave you to it, right?
No.
Get out of the way.
You need to help.
Oh my God.
Obviously, last time I had issues with the car, Elaine helped, but this time it involves grease. It's not going to happen.
No.
This is the oil remover, sump remover tool, multi-tool. And I've already pre-done it. I'm just going to loosen it off a bit more. Get this underneath. And if you haven't got an oil pan, just get a 5 litre bottle and cut it in half. No need to spend loads of money getting an oil drain pan if you don't need one. Let's see what happens. See what colour this is. Yep.
Right.
That's definitely water. Look at that.
Didn't you put seals on that though?
I did, but I'll be honest with you, I was a bit lazy. I didn't change the seals properly, so that is no good. That is water, look. I'm gonna let it drain for a while so it's all come out of there.
So Chris got straight to work. First he removed the wheels, then he removed the wheel hubs.
Right guys, right, I'm back underneath the car. I've managed to strip this out. As you can see, it is a complete state. So while this is off, I'm going to take the opportunity to clean all this up, probably paint it, protect it from the salt, but already that does not look good. Anyway, so to remove the brake drum from the back, so it's disc brakes on the front and also a drum in the rear. So use these bolts here to I'm not sure if these bolts are the same in every car, but I use the bolts to push the drum off. It's hard doing this one hand and hold the camera as well. There you go. And back one. Been having a bit of handbrake problems with this there for a while, so I'm going to take the opportunity to make a few modifications while I've got this off. Oh, that is tight on there, guys. Ooh. This just came out of there. Right, that just came out of my brake drum. So, yeah, that's the retaining pin for the brake shoes. That explains why that isn't working. Guys, just show you. Took all the bits out of the brakes. Took all of this out, and what I noticed is this is broken. There, is supposed to be straight, and this bit here should be the same length as this part here. It's completely broken off. So, need a new one of them. Everything else in here looks okay. But the main problem is this thing here, the bearing. But while we do the other one, I might as well do them both together, because this one had a brake problem anyway on this side. So, right, okay. So I'm going to continue to take all this off. Got to take the handbrake cable out from the back, and then I'm going to pull this out. And what I normally do is pull this out, and normally bolt the wheels up with a couple of bolts, put the wheel on, and then slide the wheel off with the whole shaft, and everything should come out at the same time. I've got the bolt car stripped down after little vents with it breaking down, and it wasn't very good. Bits of the wheel bearing and seal everywhere. It's a bit dark at the moment. I keep working in the dark, but bits of debris in there, and there's still, can't see very well, there's still little bits you can probably see there of rubbish I need to clean out in there. So I've stripped it all down. It does need some work. I mean, some of these bushes look like they've passed it now. Generally in good condition, but yeah, this is the problem. The wheel bearing sits in there completely, yeah, it's completely gone. And I think the seal gave way and let a lot of water in. What I'm at the stages now with these wheel hops, I've taken them off the vehicle, and I'm just putting some coating on there to protect it from the salt water as we're going in the water. And I'm using Tetra Seal, okay, something used on classic cars underneath. This car's not fully submerged in the water all the time, it's only when I go in the water, so this would be more than enough. Where if it was constantly in the water, I use something like anti-foul or something like that, which you'd have to paint on every single year. Could be an option in the future, I don't know. Trying my hardest to, but what I've got to do, I've got to cut this off and completely grind this off. So I'm going to try and find my grinder, cut this off, get this bearing off, get some new ones ordered, so I haven't ordered them yet. And then I just wanted to see how bad it was. But apart from that, everything looks okay. Well, I would say I've got an opportunity at the moment while this is out to probably put a flushing kit into this back plate. So basically, when I go or come out of the water, especially the sea, I can then put a nose pipe on and flush water through the brake system to stop it seizing up, because that's a problem I've been having. So yeah. Right, so I'm gonna get back to what I was doing. Carry on taking this out, but as you can see, completely gone. And I'm sure the other side's gonna be the same. And that's what's left of the back plate of the bearing. Seal, whatever you want to call it, it's completely gone. There's no rubber left in there at all.
After removing the shafts, he then had to grind off the bearings.
I believe that's it. I take this bearing out and it doesn't come off very easily. And I believe that's is that the retaining ring? So, that's that slides. Yep, I can take it off. If I can take this off gently, I can probably use it, just in case I don't get another one. This is one you don't get with a kit. So I'll take that off, that's off. Then I can probably use that one and put it back on. So guys, that's it. I've got this bearing off and just talking to myself there. And now we need to try and get these parts. Bearing, spacer, and you've got this flange here which it sits on. So I don't want to lose that, because this is the bit apparently you don't get with kits, and some people cut them off, and unfortunately I've damaged that one.
I know.
But yeah.
Can you get it with the other one?
I think he can. I think it does come in 3 parts, if I remember rightly.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's hard to get them off without cutting it.
What about the other one? Did you cut the other one?
No.
Oh.
No, but I think it does come with all the bits anyway. It comes with the kit.
Right, guys, I'm going to go and see where Chris has got to with this car because we must get out ASAP. Go find
I
him.
had to see just how far Chris had got with getting the parts
Here he is.
changed. Because we needed to get this car back on the road.
I've got one problem.
What?
And I bet you're thinking this anyway.
What?
I've taken all the springs out of the brake pads.
You don't know how it goes back
Really,
together?
the problems. I took this out.
Oh, no.
And I stripped it all down. And there's lots of springs everywhere.
Oh, no.
And someone told me, a very wise man told me before I did this, was a mechanic, who said, make sure I take a picture of everything before I strip it down. I was so eager to get this off. And I've skiffed a load of springs, and loads of stuff here, brake pad, I know what they are. I just don't know where all of them go. A few of the things I do, but I didn't realise that rear brake drums can be so complicated. I've never done brake drums before. I've always done calipers. Brake drums, yeah.
Drake drums.
Yeah, I've always done calipers.
Yeah.
And who told me there'd be a lot of springs and stuff coming out of it? And it took me to get out as well, but I didn't make a mental note of which they came out of. So, not happy. Anyway, that's another story. That's going to be another bit of content for you guys. But anyway,
You're making an adjustment, aren't you?
adjustment.
Yeah, so a modification.
Oh, making anything on finding springs.
Oh, no,
Because
don't say that.
That's right. Yeah. So what it is, I used to have a boat trailer, we used to have a boat trailer, and we used to have a flushing kit. So when we come out the water, we can flush the brakes out, and that hopefully, especially salt water, helps keep things all nice, get salt out of there before we get back on the road. Unfortunately, this vehicle was never made with that, and it's something which really worries me. When you go a long distance like we do, away from our base, then we think, well, we're going to flush the water. How do we get the brakes clean? So research has been shown, and it's actually proven that if you flush the system out as much as you can, it will lengthen the life of your braking system, which means there won't be as much corrosion or seized up parts because you're putting fresh water for it almost immediately after you come out of the water. So I've decided, I should really decided to work out where these springs go, but I've decided to create a flush system myself. So I bought some nozzles there, and I'm going to basically drill a hole within the plate, and then the nozzle come out, which the hose pipe will attach to the back, and then I'll be able to put a hose pipe connector onto a main inlet and flush both wheels out at the same time. That's the plan anyway. That's what I'm hoping will happen. And in the meantime, I've cleaned all this up. I've put some car underbody paint on here because it's not going to be submerged in the water permanently. It's going to be in and out. We go for a drive, a cruise. We come out at some point at the end of the day. So I'm not going to use anti-foul and stuff because that's continuous painting and stuff. So I'm just going to give it some general underbody protection. It's worked really well since we've had it. So there's not hardly barely any rust underneath there, which I'm very surprised with the amount of water activity we're doing this. So that's clearly working. And I'm going to put that in there so it will basically be inside. Oh, no, actually, that bit will be sticking out through the bottom. And then water will spout. Well, I'm going to show you. Water will spout through here and both sides and flush the water and the system out.
Cool.
That's what's supposed to happen.
Well, first, let's try and find these springs, eh?
Well, yeah, a few of them are missing. If not, I'm going to have to order a new set.
Oh, don't say that.
I'm hoping they come with instructions. I bet they
probably
don't.
don't.
They'll come with a bag of springs. But if not, I'm going to have to go online and see how everyone else does it. Right. It's daytime for once because I've been filming at night time, trying to get this work done. And that is what I've done. It doesn't look much, but I've fitted 2 jet wash nozzles. I'll call them that for now, which are near the brake servo, which is that. This bit is what you press the brake, right, opens it outwards and pushes the brake pads out. and I'll put a connector on there, which I'll put pipes, which I'll do another video and show you how I'm going to connect these up. So basically this will be where the water comes through to flush the brake system out, which will be inside like that. Okay, so that's one modification we decided to do when the car came off the road, because I need to do it anyway. And I'm just doing this one now. I've cut the holes out, and I'm going to start, obviously, sealing these bits of rusty bits up, and then I'll connect that up as well. That's going to be the other one done, but clearly that's going to be on the back. And so, what else are we waiting for? Waiting for wheel bearings.
We're still waiting on the brake adjusters and the bearings. We need to get this car back on the road. So with any luck, the parts will arrive tomorrow, and we'll see you back on the road or the water next week. Thank you so much for watching.